Testimony is now underway in the capital murder trial of James Staley III, charged in the death of Jason Wilder McDaniel in October of 2018. Things got started this morning in the auxiliary trial room on the 8th floor of the Tim Curry Criminal Justice Center in Fort Worth, with nearly 50 people filling the gallery of the courtroom. Josh Hoggard was one of them, and he's joining us now live from Fort Worth. So, Josh, what did you hear and see while in court today?
Well, today, Judge Everett Young swore in a jury of about 7 women and 5 men, with a couple of alternates selected. That happened just about 10 a.m. this morning. Now, Wichita County District Attorney John Gillespie read the indictment to the jury, and Staley said in full voice, quote, "Members of the jury, I am not guilty." During opening statements, the state laid out its case with a timeline of events that led to the tragic death of Wilder, the history of Staley's relationship with Wilder's mother, Amber McDaniel, and the development by Staley of negative feelings towards the child, ultimately culminating in a video clip that was taken from Staley's computer of Staley allegedly slapping Wilder as hard as he could while Wilder was asleep and then hiding behind a couch. She did warn the jury that they'll be watching that video during this trial, as well as hearing from Amber McDaniel herself, who currently has charges of her own pending in Wichita County. The defense countered during their opening statement, alleging the state would have a great argument if it were at all accurate. Defense attorney Mark Daniel alleges the state chose its experts based on who returned opinions they were looking to find, and that the charges against Staley came due to public outcry and pressure from Wilder's father, Bubba McDaniel, as well as others. Witness testimony began after lunch, starting off with Wilder's grandfather, Amber's father, who testified that the last words he heard his grandson say to him was, quote, "No James house." One of the responding EMTs took the stand next, noting how standoffish Staley was when they responded to the scene. An officer with the WFPD echoed that sentiment, saying that Staley never even went near Amber at all, or Wilder. Another WFPD officer who responded to the scene noted that Staley was clutching the back of the couch and later was heard dry heaving and breathing into a plastic bag. Also on the stand, the lead crime scene technician in this case, who said they took over 1,300 photos that day at Staley's residence, including the crib by which Wilder was found, and suspected blood that was on the floor, pillow, and crib, as well as pictures of Wilder's body, a moment that drew tears both from the gallery and from a few members of the jury. Now, that was just 5 of the potential 350 witnesses that could be called by the state, so it's pretty safe to say that we have just gotten started with this trial. Now, make sure that you stay tuned with us on air and online, and we'll bring you updates as they come.
Okay, Josh, thank you so much. He'll be in Fort Worth for the remainder of this trial.